Hello, and thank you for joining me for game number 3 of my survivalist orc build. Um, as I just said, this is game number 3. We are playing a orc survivalist named Azog, playing on Legendary difficulty of Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Last game, we went and hit up Invershard Mine and got a bunch of the iron ore around that area. As per request from the Jarl of Falkreath. This episode, I'm going to get one iron ore vein right here by the Guardian Stones that I missed. And then we're going to go down to Falkreath, turn in the quest from the Jarl. Or actually, we may just go straight to Whiterun first, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we can take a carriage down to Falkreath and then just go from Falkreath up to Bleak Falls Barrow. So, that way we're not going all the way up, all the way down, then have to trek all the way up, and then come back down again. We'll just go up, take a carriage down, and then trek back up. So, yeah, that's where we're at. What are we looking at carry weight here? We've got 204 out of 225. We are getting hungry. We're looking good with our fur gear. So we'll go ahead and eat some food and start on our way. I want to get the well-fed. There it is. And we may not even do Bleak Falls Barrow right away. I think I might want to go ahead and start working on getting the werewolf form. Because that is going to be a big part of this build. So, but before we do that, we're going to grab up some of this Mora Tapinalia around. There's a mud crab over here we'll kill real quick. Don't need the crab meat. We'll grab the chin tin. Don't need the legs. We'll grab up some Mora Tapinalia because as we're gonna do some power potions, as my good man Major Slack likes to say, and Mora Tapinalia, if you collect all that early on, you can mix that with some Dragon's Tongue and Fly Amanita, which we also got from Embershard. The Fly Amanita we did. I didn't grab... Oh, because we still have to go back and get... Okay. Yeah. No, I got the iron ore. How did I miss all that Fly Amanita? I don't know. Well, there's some other places we can get Fly Amanita too, so it's no big deal. So we'll come down here, we'll grab the one here, and I think there's one here. Oh, not on that log. I know there's some over there, we'll get those later on. We're just kind of getting the ones that are on the way right now. I forgot I had Faendal as a follower. We can keep him for a little bit longer. Come up here. There's a wolf up here that we'll have to take care of real quick. Shouldn't be a threat to us at this point. We'll grab this here, let him come at us. Done. Easy peasy. So I plugged my man Major Slack. I've watched pretty much all of his content. I'm actually on my Switch. I'm doing one of his builds right now, the combat archer build. So that's what I did this weekend. Is I kind of focused this weekend on kind of playing my own or playing some of his stuff. Just trying to get a feel for how I wanted this playthrough to go. I'm not going to pretend to have his knowledge of the game, so I'm not going to do like a guide type thing like he does. I just want to do a let's play and have fun. Oh, there's another one. Come on at me. Come at me, bro. Oh. Get you both. and on my Switch it's like pure vanilla, like Skyrim Special Edition. So this is it's not gonna be, it's not really cut out for the whole survival aspect. Nice little level up there. That's more Tapanova that I thought was down that way. So yeah, I've been having fun on that Combat Archer playthrough, and it's really just following along with his guide. So a lot of it is kind of just you watch it and then do it. But it's a lot of fun, and he manages to get the build without like going super far into the story. Like he activates dragons and stuff like that, but he doesn't go super far into the main storyline or any of the side storylines. So, ooh, who's this? Oh, it's the Imperials. They've got themselves a Nord.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Intel.
So it doesn't go super far. So basically, the majority of the game, once you get through the Combat Archer play. And I'll put a link down into the description to his channel. I love his stuff. I love watching him play. He's just he's a very very interactive Skyrim content creator, and that's what I kind of like about him. I like watching his playthroughs because he's very up to like joking with them and just loves the game. So he's definitely worth watching. And Slack, if you ever see this, just I'm plugging you, man. You're awesome. I love your stuff. I don't think he has a whole lot of time to watch people play. He's currently doing an Elden Ring playthrough on a Samurai right now, which is kind of cool. I'd love to record a Let's Play for Elden Ring, but my computer just can't handle that. I'm just collecting this stuff as we come along. It's all going to be useful for later on. So, there's a Nern Road down here. Set up a barrel probably in Whiterun until we can get enough to eventually get a house. Or actually, safe chest, thinking about it now, Jorvaskr has a safe chest that we can store all of our stuff in, and we don't have to worry about it respawning, which is nice. So if we join the Companions, we'll have access to that. Alright, unless there's butterflies here, which I'm not seeing any, we're just going to come straight up into the giant. Oh, they've already got it down. Don't even have to worry about it.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order
Actually,
of
that's the
warriors.
reason why we're here.
We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Jarl of Whiterun up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He
You're
can
not
look
the
in
first
your
person
eyes
to tell me that.
and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab the... Oh, only 2 iron arrows. What are we looking at our food situation? We are sitting on 27 tomatoes, 13 cabbage, and 15 potatoes. So we'll go ahead and grab 12 potatoes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, that gives us 27 potatoes. Now we're equal with our tomatoes. 13 cabbage, we need 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. That's alright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Come here, Fandal.
Still here.
I need to trade some
What do
things
want
with
me to
you.
carry?
We'll offload all the iron ore onto him. And then that will allow us to grab
Lead
what
on.
we need here. Alright, so that gives us our 27 cabbage. We have 0 leeks, so we are going to get as many leeks as we can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. I'm trying to think. I know farm-wise. Let's grab this lavender here. That one there. Lavender can be mixed with hanging moss, blue mountain flower, to create a conjuration potion that is pretty cool. Grab the chicken's egg. It also can be mixed with blue mountain flower and chicken's egg. So, yeah, don't just sit on that stuff because that's just gold in your pocket, man. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And I'm sure 28, 29, because there's some more tomatoes we'll have access to inside of Whiterun, so I don't mind grabbing a couple extra leaves. Ooh, grab this iron ore. So, question. I know I told you, I don't know if it was my last video or the video before that, as part of my credentials. I've put, like I said, the least embarrassing number that I can give you is probably about 5,000. The real number, only my wife knows, and it's a lot more embarrassing than that. So how many hours have you put into Skyrim? Or if you've watched the videos or played the game, what do you think of it? I mean, I know this game originally came out in 2011, and they've come out with 4 different versions of it since then, and they're milking it for all they can get out of it, which more power to them, because this is just such an amazing game. But I'd like to hear what everybody else thinks. I know everybody's kind of big on the hype on Elden Ring right now, and I have played through it. I did enjoy it. But like I said, my computer just can't run it very well. So I suffered through it for, I mean, I went through and I beat the game, so at least there's that. But it's not something that I could pull up and try to do a Let's Play on, obviously. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Skyrim? How do you feel? I mean, we're looking 10 plus old, or 10 plus old game, like 10 plus years. And I'd like to see how everybody feels about the game and how many hours you guys have put into it.
Yours as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
I think we need to get... the well-rested bonus before we really do
Fight with
much
us
of
and you'll have
anything.
stories to tell. Come up to you,
Halt.
Vasker.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, got more to say.
So yeah, I'll dump off all the alchemy ingredients. I don't need to cart them around everywhere we go.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more.
I work with
So everybody asks, so, and kind of Major Slack kind of hits this a lot on his videos. Dumping off to a barrel, is it safe? Well, no. Obviously, if you're gone for more than 10 full Skyrim days, or 30 in some areas, then these barrels will reset. But as long as you plan on coming back to this area within that time frame, then it doesn't matter. The barrel will never have a chance to reset. So I can feel safe dumping these off in here because I know we're going to be around this area for at least a little while, so I don't have to worry about losing out on my ingredients. So at least get rid of all that there. We will...
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
Take back our iron ore. You can keep the rest of that for now.
Get going then.
Like I said, we're going to keep him with us for just a little bit longer. We'll go ahead and shift this iron ore into iron ingots, and then we'll store it away. Eventually, we will be doing a lot of smithing, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that yet, due to the simple fact that I don't want to over-level on non-combat skills and then the game get too difficult. So we'll work on that as it comes. So there's
If
that.
you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes fixed.
Now I know we could take our wood axe and get a free bed, but I consider that as
Welcome.
I'm
Let me know if you
considering
want
that as an
anything.
exploit, so I
Think I
don't
got a
want to
clean
use
mug
that.
around here some. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fire?
Like,
Sure thing. It's
room.
yours for a day. I'll show you to your room right this way. Need anything else? Just let me know.
We'll sleep. Get our perk point. Yeah, we've got the 150, so now everything is 3 to 2. Where do I want to put that perk? Alterations, okay. One-handed is... We can go ahead and get the fighting stance. That seems like it could be a good option. But I also really need light armor. Let's put it in light armor for now.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, so still daytime, still business hours. We are going to come over here to Carlotta.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Someone giving
That
you trouble?
bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
What if I talk to Mikhail?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Okay.
Remember?
Do this quick little favor for her. Come up here, give one of the beggars a coin.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Mister, could you
Here,
spare a
have a gold
coin?
piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
And then that gives you Gift of Charity, which gives you a plus 10 to your Speechcraft level, which allows you to easily beat this persuasion check for the Kale. For these. Sorry, I know it's not fun watching somebody grab a whole bunch of ingredients, but like I said, this is just money sitting on the table. If you leave this, I mean, you're missing out on a whole lot. Alchemy and enchanting are pretty much the easiest ways to earn money in Skyrim, and you just get so much off of it. It's just
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere.
need to leave
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't
Valentina
she?
alone.
I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
That was kind of creepy. She's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. Some parting advice?
All right, so that takes care of that. I probably will go ahead and get some wood chopped up and give it to her. I just won't use it for a free bed.
There's a root here. Rice
turn
fruit
this
and
in.
fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the... Really? You convinced... I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking
Gives you a quick 250
Here's
gold,
some coin for your
but it
help.
also allows you to take this stuff here without it being marked as steel, which is awesome. So here, we'll go food. I currently have 35 leek, so we'll get the tomatoes to match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What do you pick up there?
1,
Oh, I wish I saw that first.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can find a couple more here. I don't want to get more tomatoes than I have to get of leek. Just need more cabbage. How many more do I need? 31. I need 4 more cabbage. Some more barrels I can look at up here. Where are they? There it is. 4 more. Sorry. We'll go ahead and dump off the rest of this. Some of these ingredients that I just picked up. Pick up a couple more as I'm going.
Patron of the great clan battle.
So some potions that we're definitely going to be needing to look at. Some potions that we're going to have to grab. I want to grab paralysis potions. I feel like those just are completely invaluable. At our current level, we can make them.
I don't have any money. You better give me
5.
10 seconds tomorrow, baby.
I think it's 5 seconds of paralysis at our current level, which isn't too bad. That actually will allow us to get a little bit going. Also, some other potions that we're going to look at. I want to get some potions of slow, which is like Death Bell and Sulfile, and then you can add in some damage to those as well by adding in some Nightshade.
Disrespect the
I just
law
feel
and
like that'll
disrespect
give us a little bit more leeway, because, I mean, playing on legendary difficulty is going to be difficult, especially considering we are close quarters combat player. So if we can hit them with a potion of slow through archery, and then just kind of pin cushion them a little bit before they get to us, soften up the targets, then it will play a big role in us being able to survive a little bit easier, I think. So we will get a couple of those potions in place. Frostbite venoms are nice. That's going to be that's going to give us a lot more. That's more damage than we can do than we could create on any of our own potions. So we'll definitely be using those. I think my next target, we'll see where the companions send me first, because I also think I want to try to hit White River Watch, depending on where they send me. Make sure we grab this lavender. This lavender is peak important, because there's a few places, especially since we're going to be doing with the companions, there's one of the places the companions send us that has a ton, and I mean a literal ton, of hanging moss. So if we collect all of that, and then we have the blue mountain flower here, and then all the lavender that we're getting from here as well, that will play into a large chunk of money. Speaking of hanging moss, we'll go ahead and grab these. And in case anybody doesn't know, a lot of people still think the most valuable potions that you can make is the blue butterfly wing, the blue mountain flower, and the giant stone. But actually, since the Dragonborn DLC or Dragonborn or Dawnguard, I can't remember which one it is. It's actually this stuff. You get Nordic Barnacle, garlic, and salmon roe. And that is the most expensive potion that you can make, as well as the highest leveling potion that you can make. So make sure I got all 8 of those. Yes. I know I'm missing a few ingredients. I still have a couple that I'll probably see, and I'll grab them as I go. But I kind of can't help myself. I love alchemy so much, so it's
Hey, watch it!
kind of a bad habit of mine. I just kind of collect everything. Unfortunately, I don't have video editing software, so I can't, like, speed this up for you guys. I'm very new at this. I'm just kind of doing it for my own fun, so if you don't enjoy watching it, you don't have to watch it. Let's go in here, we'll turn in the quest to the Jarl.
What would you have me do then?
What's up, Jarl, dude?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Girder sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As Housecarl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give the message directly to the Jarl.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say. What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
The dragon destroyed Helgen. Girder is afraid Riverwood is next.
Owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
I was there. I saw the dragon burn Helgen to the ground.
Really?
Oh, well,
You're
that's
certainly
not the one I said.
forthright
Yes, I had a
about
great
your
view while the
criminal
Imperials were
past.
trying to cut off my head.
But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
If I do decide to go
Hear
take
enough.
on White River
Send a
Watch,
detachment
there's
to
a lot
Riverwood
of
at
imps
once.
still there, so actually it makes sense to
Yes,
go
my
that way,
Jarl.
because that
If you'll
will help
excuse
us
me,
with
I'll return to my duties.
paralysis poisons.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
It's not necessary.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar,
Sorry, I get bored.
my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I've literally listened to that conversation like hundreds of times, so let's see if I can
Come
skip
to
this
Dragon's
along.
Reach to What? Project? You think you... Where? I would never... please forgive my earlier rude... Now,
It
what
worked.
did you say you wanted?
Yar said you had a project you needed help with.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Oh, just tell me what you need me to do.
You're eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh?
You said
I,
dangerous ruin. I'm
learned
all
of
for
a
it.
certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Tell me more about the Dragon War?
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
I like the lore kind of side of things. Let's do, are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I
This
believe I am,
leads
yes.
into a frost
Technically
salt that you
speaking,
can
of
give
course.
to Arcadia.
The city is also home
which
to a
allows
priest,
for her-
priestess, an alchemist,
her,
and I'm sure others who
shop to
practice.
be looted.
Ah, that reminds me.
Gives you a
Speaking of
bunch of
alchemists,
ingredients to
I
work
have
doing.
some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
Sure.
I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Sure, I'll deliver those frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Thank you for, I guess, seeing my value. I guess. So we're going to come over here. Now all of this stuff can be picked up, so that's a lot of garlic. We can use that later. Frost Miriam, also a very good one. Elvier, you mix them with the spider's eggs to make fortified marksman potions. Marksman, or archery is not really a main focus for the build, but we may need some for later. You never know. Archery can be fun. So that gives us how many leeks? Oh, that's ingredients. We want food. 42 leeks, 34 potatoes, 34 tomatoes. We'll go ahead and grab these. And then I think I can get some more tomatoes. I know I saw some in a barrel. And I know I can get some more from the end, so... Okay, now we've got 44 potatoes. There is a leek in the end as well, so we'll grab the 2 or 3 that are there. 40 tomatoes, so that's good. 38 cabbage. If we can grab a couple more cabbage, we'll be good. There we go. How many do we need? That's 40. Let's grab, see if we can find one more. Oh, there's tomatoes right there. 44. We'll grab 1 cabbage. Actually, we can get all that from after chopping some wood. So we'll go back to the Bannered Mare. We'll get, or we'll chop some wood. Go to the Bannered Mare. We'll grab 1 cabbage and 2 leeks, and then we'll just make up a bunch of those vegetable soups. That way we have them. And then once we're finished with that, then we'll come over to Eorbasker.
They want to back the storm.
Start all that. Chop some wood quick. I do believe I have a wood axe, yes. It's really beneficial just to carry a wood axe on you at all times anyway. Especially in survival, because you can use that firewood to make camps. And you really want to make sure that you have at least 2 camps on you at all times. Which I do not have any on me. So we'll make sure to grab 2 of those before we go.
Welcome.
Do our thing.
Let me know if you want anything. Think.
We only need to give her 1 firewood, so we will drop 5.
A clean mug around here somewhere.
In a world of fools, you
Here's the
stand out
friendship.
above the rest.
A gift.
Here,
If you don't like it,
take this
too bad.
small sign of my friendship.
I enjoy this work well
Apparently
enough,
everybody
but
thinks
I'm
I'm a
ready to
friend.
retire.
I have firewood to
honest
sell.
gold for honest work.
Thank you.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
You're the best.
Okay,
Can
and
you
then
be
that
my
allows
father?
us to grab this stuff here, that there. Grab the leather strip.
Is it work you're looking for?
We can grab
Hold
all
us
of this
the one to
stuff
talk
here to
to.
sell. We'll keep the potion. Grab that.
A
Grab the
fine
jump
day to you,
change.
friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Don't need any of
If
that.
you need more food or drink, speak to
Grab
Hulda.
that.
Oh, did you need
That.
something?
All this wine here is all good value for weight. So grab it, sell it.
Yes.
It's worth it.
What do you need, my
We'll
friend?
come over here. We'll grab the
Mind
2
your
leeks.
manners and pay your bills. And you'll always be welcome.
We'll also grab the salmon meat. Grab all the salmon meat in there, and the salt piles. Salt piles and salmon meat, yes. Discard foods. Alright, I think I'm missing just one cabbage if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Oh, there once was a hero named
Good thing is, it's right here.
to Whiterun from old Oricstead.
Grab these.
And the bracken and swagger and
I've got your back.
And there's technically a bunch more tomatoes, but we're out of league, so
Is there?
we'll go ahead and
Now please, no more
use cooking
when he
spit.
met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
We will go ahead and
Yes, Mum.
now I think it's
turn
high
this into
time
food.
that you lie down and bleed.
Into usable food.
So then came clashing and slashing
So
with
vegetable
steel
soup,
as
we
the
got
brave lass
44
Matilda
of them. That's a really good start.
was boastful no more.
That'll cover us for a good long while.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
You want a drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry?
Take the
Both.
salt pile.
If there's nothing else, I have work to do.
Okay, so that leaves us... We can sell off some of this junk. 54 vegetable soups. That should cover us pretty much through
I
this
enjoy
whole
this work
playthrough,
well
I think.
enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the into so
What have you got
let's
for
sate
sale?
that appetite, hmm?
Sell her back these ales, the Alto wines, honey brew mead, all but one. Oh, never mind. So I showed you why we kept the Blackbriar mead. Hopefully I'll be able to show you why
Need
we're going to
anything
keep
else?
at least
Just let me
one
know.
honey brew mead.
So hungry.
It is so much more beneficial. So holding on to the at least one honey brew mead, there are revelers who are just 3 random guys that are off on the side somewhere doing some kind of something. They're just singing and drinking and having fun.
Maybe some.
But if you give them, so they're going to offer you a honey brew mead. They're going to call your friend and offer you a honey brew mead. And if you give them
Got something? Just about
one of
everybody.
your own,
Give a holler if
then
you have any
they
questions.
will give you a charmed
You look rather
necklace, which
pale.
gives you a plus
Could be
25
ataxia.
to your
It's quite a problem back
carry
home in
weight,
Cyrodiil.
which is super, super useful. I have some frost salts for you.
Ah, splendid. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Okay, so we really don't need any of those
So you're
potions,
interested
so
in
we're
my
just going to go
potions and
ahead and
ingredients?
try to offload some of this stuff. Keep the potion of brief invisibility, that can be useful, but enhanced stamina, not really. Illusion, we'll never use it. We'll keep those. Food-wise, give to her. Let's give her the rest of the honey brews, besides one. We've got the salmon steak now, so we don't need that. We'll give her the wine. We've got 8 of those. We'll keep that for now. We'll give her the apples. Why not? We'll keep the chicken breast. And then ingredients, we'll keep all that.
Come back anytime.
Now
if
you
need
want to do a
remedy.
quick save. If I remember correctly, it is 5? Yes. And then all of this stuff, not marked steel, you can take. And because we did a favor quest for her.
I sell cures for
So
all
that gives
ills,
us a
and I'll
bunch
be
of
happy to serve you.
ingredients. Primarily you want to take this imp stool here.
Pardon me, but do I
Take
detect
Death
a case
Bell.
of the rattles? I've got something for that.
Blister wart's nice for later. There's a canis root on the floor here. Thanks. Another blister wart. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that.
I
Come
have
down
several
here. There's
elixirs
juniper
for sale.
berries behind her. Grab the frostbite venoms. These death bells down here. I've done this a
I
time or
offer
two.
remedies
Blow
for
dust,
ailments both common and
slaughterfish,
rare.
death bell,
Do let me
frostbite
know if I can
venom.
be of
Then there's
service.
2 lavenders in here we can grab. Alright, so we'll go check out our ingredients barrel before we head out. Right now we're just going to focus on selling off all this useless junk.
Anything you like. Everything's for. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's see here. We'll keep the hunting bow. We'll keep that disenchanted. Keep the arrows. Keep all that. We don't need the silver necklace. Don't need the steel armor. That's all good to go. That's all good to go. That's all good to go. Sell that. We don't need that anymore. Amethyst. Keep the firewood. Sell the garnet. And there we go. What's that put us at? 180. And I'll come down here. Grab these. Now the reason why it's so high is because we have so many of those suits. I don't plan on carrying all of those suits on me at all times. I think I'll probably just keep like somewhere around probably 20. Sure. Random chest down there. So yeah, I plan on keeping no more than 20 of those suits on me at all times. I feel like that's a healthy enough number that we'll have them. I mean, we really only will need like 1 or 2 per dungeon, so it's not like it's gonna be crazy necessary to have that many. Alright, so we'll drop off these ingredients, and then we'll pick out what we're gonna take with us. We'll have some potions that we're gonna mix up before we go anywhere. That's that. We'll go ahead and drop the firewood, leather strips, wolf pelt. So ingredients. This is going to be mainly smithing materials, and then we'll come up here into this one. Actually, I'll just put my food in here. This one's going to have less in it. So we'll drop. Oh, didn't mean to eat that. But that's okay, because that actually allows me to show you. So, for example, I just drank one of those potions. Now watch this. I'm going to go boom, 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 and you can see, you can just continually power attack and not have to worry about it.
Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. The hard work.
Because that potion gives you 1 every second, it doesn't recognize that you're out of stamina. And so by doing so, it just allows you to continuously power attack, which is nice.
Be careful!
And if you eat enough of them, then you can actually continuously run, which is a funny little way to get through some of these dwarven dungeons that you have to get through. If you don't need to clear anything and you don't need to do anything, you just need to get to the end of the dungeon, then you can just down like 20 or 30 of those and literally just run, like turbo run through the entire dungeon, which is kind of funny. Collect all these. We're right here.
I spend a lot of time at the market
Run away. Nope. So so far it's been 40 minutes. We've done nothing but collecting greens. So we'll dump these in the barrel and then we'll grab out what we need. Alright, so we want to take both Canis root. We want Death Bell. Probably, I think we can deal with 5 for now. We'll take this Imp Stool. We'll take Nightshade 5. We'll take Salt Pile 5. And I do believe I was a dum-dum and I sold... Oh, nope, I still got the Frostbite Venom. Cool. Because we will need that for this part, depending on... Actually, no matter where we go, we're going to need the Frostbite Venom.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
I don't want to
Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell it.
So, one thing I was thinking about in survival is I'm not gonna do like the jumping back and forth to get the Guardian Stones. Just to, it doesn't make sense, especially considering the fact that we can't fast travel. So. It just takes up too much time. So yeah, it's not efficient when it comes to leveling, but it's still, it's just what we got. We'll go ahead and make 1 paralysis potion. 4 seconds. And then we'll grab the poison of swell. And that should get us started for the first place.
You'll find.
Sorry about that. Phone going off. We will put that there. Yes, my ringtone is a chime from Elden Ring. Like I said, I played it. It was fun. I think I've already cleared up through here. Yeah, I got the Nightshade that was there. I get all the Nightshade that was around here. I think so. Oop. Lavender. Yeah, I got all the Nightshade that was through here. There is some minor quests that we can do, but I'm not really super worried about them at the moment. Let's go up here and we will talk to Cadillac, Whitemane, and see if Vilkas remembers us. I think it's scripted. He always says, I've never even heard of this outsider, but since we met him out in the wilderness, I wonder if he will speak about remembering us or not. Like I said, I've never actually seen them out before, so I don't know if that changes things at all.
Those two at it again? Come on.
Walk into the companions. You can watch these two fight if you want. So supposedly, from what I'm understanding, once you join the companions, this chest here, and I believe this chest here is safe. So you can store things in there and not have to worry about them disappearing, if I'm not mistaken. I've never actively tested it myself.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Okay.
A stranger comes to our hall.
I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
Hey,
I am
you're the one who told me to come
nobody's
too.
master.
Like, it wasn't just you,
Last
it was
I
Eorlan the
checked,
Huntress
we
as
had
well.
some empty beds in your Vasker for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time.
You've
I've
met
never
me
even heard of this
before.
outsider.
We just met.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
This'll be fun. I think it's literally impossible for you to fail this one, but there is a glitch where if you attack him for this, he turns hostile, and all the other companions around you turn hostile too. So you got to be careful about that, because they will just completely destroy you. But if it goes through properly, then he will allow you to attack his shield. It takes like 2 or 3 times, and then he will.
The old man said to have a look at you.
Oh, yep. See, there's the glitch.
Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Okay.
You might do well.
Come on now. What was that?
Okay.
Time to end
One,
this game.
2, 3.
Not bad.
See?
Time won't be
There it
so
goes.
easy.
That's legit.
You might just. Here's my sword.
Come on. No, I don't want to fight you. You just gave me your sword. Even Eorlan's coming down here. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know what causes that glitch. Like, it's not even fair. You're supposed to be here to have fun and to fight. Okay.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form.
Sure.
Don't worry, I can
Are
take
you all gonna attack me?
One.
See, there it goes again. 2.
Not bad. Next time, you might just make it. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Eorlan, haven't you?
I wonder if it has something to do with... There it goes. If it has something to do with me having Fangdal. That might be the reason why. I don't know. Well,
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
I'm just
That attitude would get you far, if you were some stuffy merchant or a Jarl's footstool. Around here, you'll want to learn to live your own life. Remember, nobody rules anybody in the Companions.
Someone has to be in charge, though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own, every woman her own.
Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlan Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim, all of Tamriel.
I need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Eorla. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Eorla for me.
I'm happy to lend a hand.
That's a good man.
There we go. Now we can take Eorla her shield. So yeah, I'm not sure if maybe just because I have a companion, if that does any of that. Anyway, so the story behind the companions is actually a really neat one, and if you're interested, I can put a link in the description to Fudgemuppet. They did a whole kind of like background history on the companions, and it's just really awesome. I think they do a really good job explaining the lore behind the whole group. We'll come over here. Guess they're not talking. Usually they've got.
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
If you wish to hunt with me, Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
I really wish this armor
yes.
was light
I heard
armor.
you gave him
like they
quite
had a
the
light armor
thrashing.
variant.
Don't let
This armor
Vilkas
is
catch
really
you
cool.
saying that. I like the smaller.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
Yes, you're very fond of saying that.
I don't care for boasting.
Hammers and axes.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Let's test
Farkas.
that out sometime.
He was just
Did you call
waiting
me?
there for him.
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
I can't keep helping you with everything.
Skjor and Aella like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aella if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Before I lock into him, we will...
By the way, if you're... We've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
What kind of trouble?
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits.
We'll take care of
Cowards who will take little effort.
I'll take care of it.
Excellent. Show them no mercy.
Alright,
By the
so...
way, if you're looking for something to do...
Farkas will deal with, like, the human aspect, like, if you're looking at the radiant
Skjor
quest
says
for
that I
the
have the
college,
strength
or
of
for the
Ysgramor,
companions.
and my brother has his smarts.
He deals with, like, bandits and brawls and stuff like that, whereas Aella is more of the animal hunting. So you'll go to her and she'll give you quests that deal with, like, wolves or sabre cats or whatever. Now we can come up here and we can take some of this stuff. I'm not worried about the ale anymore. I mean, I'm looking pretty good on my total gold amount right now. So we'll just grab the minor stuff. I don't want to spend too much time selling. That's all Cadillac stuff, so we won't mess with that stuff yet.
You thieving little elf.
Oh, oops. That's not what I wanted. Shoot.
Oh, hey there. I killed a bear yesterday.
Oops,
Did you
I
kill
didn't
anything?
want to do that.
Good day.
Might head down to the meadery later. See what you're brewing.
One thing I would like to do real quick
Let me join
is get some one-handed training.
Things. I can teach you a few things. I don't owe you money.
So
I'm
I don't
still trying to
mind
figure out why Skjor let you in
spending...
the first place. Good afternoon.
Oh, Garth's pursuing me. I need to, I guess, pay restitution for stealing the 9 gold that I stole.
I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you. Pay your debts, and we'll forget this happened.
Sorry.
Hold your head up. I'm sure it won't happen again.
That's kind of neat that just lets you kind
Some
of
nights
take care of
I
it right
dream
there.
about the business.
I didn't mean to didn't mean to steal it.
What's on your mind?
So there we go. That takes care of that. So okay, so one of the things that I am not against, I'm not against buying training, even if I'm not going to get gold back right away. Because it just doesn't really, it's not really super necessary. Like, if you've got anybody who's really good at Skyrim, or even they're worth their metal in Skyrim, is going to be able to be rich by the time that they get to the later levels of the game. So if you have the money early, use it. I mean, there's not really anything else that I'm going to use it for, so what's the point? Alright, so where are they sending me? Halted Stream Camp is where I'm going. That's a tough one to do at my level. Okay, so...
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Okay, can I do that yet?
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Let's... trying to think. I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to handle Halted Stream Camp yet. That's a tough one to hit for my level. And I don't do... So, another thing that I don't do, like, pre-trips, I guess, is what this... pre-play. So I don't, like... I didn't do a test run or anything like that. I picked it up and I started playing. So we'll drop these. I've got a paralysis poison that may help out. We'll give it a shot. We'll try to nail Halted Stream Camp. So Halted Stream Camp is up over this way. Go up this way. Let's give it a shot. The worst that could happen is I die and I look like a fool, but it's okay. And I've got Feindal with me. I've got a paralysis poison, so that may help enough. Where is that? There is. Is that a bear? No, that's an elk. Okay, so that's not anything to worry about. Pull that up so that we have an early warning system, because there is going to be a predator, an aggressive predator somewhere around here, whether it's a wolf or a skeever. I don't think at my level, I don't think it's a Sabre cat, but that would be painful if it was. Sabres are just a little over our pay grade, and I didn't see one, so... Okay, so now we're going to soften up some targets, and we're going to give this a shot. Okay, so... there we go. Try to deal with these guys. See if they'll aggro onto Feindal. Doesn't look like they will. Take this guy out first. We don't want to face that main guy. Okay. Oh, he just destroys you. Okay. Yeah, so, probably should have quick saved beforehand, now that I think about it. That's okay. I think I know how to deal with that. If we can get Feindal in there first. Let them aggro onto Feindal. Be honest, Feindal's actually, at this point, probably outliving his usefulness. I think switching over to someone a little more beefy might be more useful. Uthgard would be a good one, but she's kind of hard to get a hold of on Legendary. We'll try this one out, and if it doesn't work out, then we will give it a shot and see what we can do. Missed. Try to take these guys on one at a time. Damn you! That takes him out. We've got to worry about an archer. And a mage. Mage is coming up. Uh-oh, out of center. Paintball, please. Thank you. There we go. And then that leaves one more. Ouchie, that hurt. And there we go. I'm going to start picking up daggers too. We're going to want to focus a little bit on enchanting, and daggers are the best for that. Didn't need to take his armor. Didn't need that armor either. Ooh, wait, that armor is it long sleeve? Is this one short sleeve? Aesthetically wise, that's actually might be. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, I like that better. Okay. We'll drop the short sleeve. Still the same warmth rating, but I like the look better. Did I already lose the one? Uh-oh. Wolf. Where are you guys at? Bad time to be peckish. Heal. This is bad. Definitely should have healed before. Well, you took him out. Alright. Now, for those of you who don't know, Halted Stream Camp actually has the largest amount of iron that you can pick up in any area in Skyrim. So it's actually kind of nice that we're going here, because all that iron is absolutely going to be useful for us. However, it also is kind of bad that we're here, because there is a chief at the end of Halted Stream Camp that is a two-handed warrior. He is just insanely strong. But I think if I'm not mistaken, there's a bunch of oil down at the bottom, and if you hit the top with, or if you hit up top, there's some kind of like blast pots or whatever. If you knock one of them down, that should at least soften the chief up enough, and if he's focusing on Feindal, then I should be able to take him out. It'll be interesting to see how it works out. So kill first, loot second, or loot last. So the very first thing we're going to do, we're going to throw up our oak flesh. We're going to soften up this target here. He's a bandit outlaw, so he hurts. Oh, that hurts. Like I said, that hurts. But let's get some healing going if that's necessary. Now he's on Feindal. Stagger him. Beating Feindal right away. Then we'll hit him with see, like, this guy already. This guy's very strong. Iron. So yeah, we'll loot all this stuff later. One thing we will pick up from in here is going to be one mammoth tusk, because we can give that to Isolde. Okay, so here's where we gotta kind of be careful. I'm going to, since it's not a sneak attack on a person, I don't feel guilty about doing this. I will sneak, place a shot, boom, rough. That should weaken them enough. Hopefully. Looks like one of them's already died. Oh no, he just banded outlaws. Owie! Yeah, I can't. This is okay, let's heal first. Quick save, and then we will berserkers full range. I think that's gonna be our play. And I don't think it's gonna be nope. Yep. That's I hit here too late.
I'll show you a real fight.
Too late of a level. We're gonna head out. Oh shit. Okay. Think. How's the best way to do this? Unfortunately, the one paralysis potion that I have isn't gonna do a whole lot here. So, if we could get them all separated. True shot, visibility, poisonous slow. If we can separate out the big boss dude. Let's see here.
Is someone there?
Oh, they're waiting right at the door. Oh wait, that's just the big boss dude. We're good. Potion. It's just a big boss dude. Whoa! Break that hurt. That's crazy. 2 hits. Legendary's fun, right? Okay. Okay. Try to get a quick paralysis on him. There we go. And then... boom. That's just not long enough. Like, that is just insane. Okay, hit him with poisonous swell. And then... frostbite cannon. Main dog, want to get in there, buddy? Grab his attention. I want you to focus. Come on, main dog, please. There we go. You're a fool. New frostbite venom is really my only shot here. At this point, I just kind of have to stagger walk it if I can. There we go. Woo! Like, that was crazy. Like, that was scary. Now, there's still 2 more guys down here we gotta deal with. I wonder... I know I picked these up to deal with the hired thugs, but maybe...
Just need one good
Ah, it worked on her. Let them fight each other. They're both bandit outlaws, so they're both gonna be a problem. Hold on. Oh no. Don't fight me, please. Okay, now he's focused there. We'll grab another potion of slow. Oh, oops. That potion of slow went on to Faendal. That's not good. Thankfully, Faendal is like halfway immune to all poisons. Benefit of being a wood elf. Poacher's axe, yes, we'll take that. Okay, so did I go a little cheesy? Sure, but you saw how difficult that was. These guys are way above my pay grade. At least when I take on the Silver Hand, I'll have Farkas. He's a beefy dude. Alright, so we'll grab all this stuff real fast. That spell book was Transmute Mineral Ore, so it allows you to turn iron into silver. I should say iron ore into silver ore, and silver ore into gold ore, which will give you it will give you a significant amount. Ooh, that's amber. It will give you a significant amount of alteration training, but it costs so much and it takes so long to do that to me it just doesn't seem worth it. Not to mention, so I can turn iron ingot into a dagger with 1 iron ingot and 1 leather strip. Whereas I can turn I can turn gold or 2 gold ore into a gold ingot, and then turn that gold ingot into like a gold ring for 1 gold. Now, or for 1 gold ingot. But the problem with that is, so for example, if we're talking about smithing leveling, 1 iron ingot equals 1 iron dagger, whereas, 1 iron ore equals 1 iron dagger, whereas 2 gold ore equal 2 gold ring. It just doesn't give you enough experience to make it worth dropping half your iron ingots to turn them into gold, and then get 2 gold rings out of it. But it's only 1 smithing experience. So it just doesn't make it worth it in my book. Now some people will go, well, gold rings give you more smithing experience. Yeah, but it doesn't give you twice as much as an iron dagger, so it just feels more, it makes more sense to me to just go ahead and do the iron dagger and be done with it. We're gonna go through here. So yeah, like I said, there's like 52 iron ore available for pickup in Halted Stream Camp. So we're just going to go ahead and just collect all this iron here. Grab it all. We'll grab that more meat to sell. Grab this fly amanita. Yeah, just grab all these ingredients. Fly amanita specifically though, because like I said, fly amanita, more tapinalia, and dragon's tongue make for a good sail potion, as Slack calls them, power potions. So yeah, people for Skyrim content that I typically watch, Major Slack is a good one. I feel like that if you're wanting like an immersive like playthrough, like guide style playthrough, that's what he does, and he just does a great job. And he shows you how to build the characters. He's not just playing the game, but he's giving you a guide that you can follow fairly easily. And he does all of his playing on legendary difficulty. So I mean, the guy's an artist when it comes to content. Another good one to watch is Fevvy, Fevvy. I'll also link to his page in the description as well. If you're just looking for builds, like you're working to, like, he shows you kind of how to put the builds together, but he kind of rushes it, in my opinion. He's not doing actual like playthrough guides. He's just showing you how to put the build together on legendary difficulty in the fastest way possible. So I appreciate Fevvy, and I love the work that he does. The builds that he puts together are really cool. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a either or kind of scenario. Major Slack does it in a way that's, like I said, more immersive, more interactive, whereas Fevvy does it, he does it just basically just fastest way to get to a means to an end. We're already over encumbered. 231. Feindog
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
What do I want him to carry? Give him that. I should have dropped that off. Give him that. Give him that. Give him these. That's all stuff is just going to be sold. We'll keep those. Keep those. Keeping the ingredients for sure. We'll keep all those for now. Okay, that should give us enough room to be able to get everything else. So yeah, so my mistake here before trying to come here is I let myself over level. What that means is, so the game scales with you. So if you're level 8 as you're going through this camp, then the people that you're playing with are going to be in that bracket as well. Now that could be level 5 to level whatever. So by coming in here at level 8 on Legendary difficulty, I allowed basically all the enemies to become as high as Bandit Outlaws. Now, they're level 5, if my Fury spell meant anything, except for the Bandit Chief, he was a little bit higher. But even still, on Legendary difficulty, that's more than enough to destroy you and everything that you live for. So, if I would have came here probably closer to like level 5 and locked in the level of this camp, but I didn't know, I didn't expect, I didn't know that I was going to be given this one through a companion's quest line. That being said, I did know I was going to have to come here and get all the iron, so I should have thought ahead. But yeah, that just kind of shows how I'm playing with you at real time. Like, I'm not going beforehand and kind of like test playing it like some streamers will do, or some content creators will go through and they'll kind of do a test play before they do the actual video. I'm doing this all at real time. That's why I'm more of a let's play and not a guide. Oh. Oh. Let's get out of that because the ore's vein's depleted. I didn't know you could do that. I know you can do that when you're chomping wood. I didn't know you could do that while you're mining. One thing I'm sure I'm going to see in the comments, yes, there is a faster way to get this iron ore. You equip the pick and you smack the iron ore with a pickaxe. However, it saves you a few seconds. It's really not necessary. I feel like I can wait, and there's also the problem that occasionally it will glitch out the veins, and then when you come back to try to mine them again, it won't allow you to do so. Oops, I definitely stepped over that. So it's just, if it takes a couple extra seconds but doesn't allow, or has a less likely of it being glitched out, I'm just going to go ahead and take the extra seconds. So normally you would be able to come in here and fast travel out. However, you can't fast travel, so there is no exit from this direction. One thing I will do though, grab that, and there's a body here. I just got to be very careful. I'm not going to be able to get that. I don't want to touch any of that and then end up killing myself. So we'll just have to go out through the front. Avoid that pressure plate, because I've done that before, where I'd be walking out of there, hit that pressure plate, and then that mammoth head comes down and smacks into you and kills you. That's not a good way to go, especially right after you clear the dungeon. Okay, make sure I got everything here. 52 iron ore, we're good. we
Take
will...
this and hold on to it.
Well,
I'll be back for it later.
Okay.
I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Okay. Well, where's the other guy? I'm sure he's gonna be right here. What do you give me, first of all? Is it even worth it? Orcish 4-axe is snow... Oh yes, that's definitely worth it. So yeah, we're gonna keep that. Let's see here. That does 20 damage. That will be our new A. War Axe A. This will be B.
Never should have come. Did you see someone run past just now?
Yes, he went that way.
Great. Thanks. Bastard.
See if they'll let me keep the War Axe.
I'll catch him though. Please don't kill me.
You're the thief. What do you expect?
Mercy!
Lucky tit!
I don't take kindly to thieves. You have no honor. But he did let me have give me your War Axe, so I'm going to keep it. Sorry, sir. I killed him for you, so there you go. Don't have to worry about that. At least he paid for his crime. Alright, so now we'll go back to Whiterun. We'll collect this root. Mud crabs. These things are scary on legendary difficulty. Like, look at that. Look how much damage that did. Like, that's ridiculous. For it to do that much damage. Oh, I have another petty soul gem. He just resisted the soul trap. Alright, we'll go back. We'll make some sail potions. I want to start leveling up my light armor. To do so, I'm going to need a little bit of gold. So I'm going to have to sell everything that I've got. Hopefully I can get a decent amount off of it. I may not get enough, to be honest with you. We'll see. So, back to Whiterun. We will go sleep in a bed. And then we'll grab, or we'll put the necklace, the amulet of Zenithar on, we'll sell off, and then we will see where we stand. We're also pushing an hour and 38 minutes, so a little bit longer of a video this time around. I don't mind going long videos, but just whether or not you guys are wanting to watch them. We'll sell the transmute mineral ore. I don't think I'll ever actually use it. We'll turn all of that iron ingot, or all that iron ore into iron ingots. There's 50 of them, so fun, fun, fun. Okay. some of that's for selling. Alright, so how many iron ore do we have now? We've got 96 iron ingots. That's actually pretty good. We'll come up here, we'll sleep real fast, and then we'll sell it. And then we'll go turn in and get our quest from Yor. Talk to you.
What? What?
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
We go to...
Sure, whatever.
Ooh. Because we paid for it already.
I enjoy this work well enough. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
There.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Okay, sleep till business hours. And then we'll go sell off.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
We'll talk to Isolde. We'll go ahead and give her the mammoth tusk.
Be
That'll
dead.
give us...
Took me in and helped
Once
me
I've
clear
made
my
enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the... Yeah, it's got to... Worst thing is, nobody wants them in this... Reputation mostly. A few bad apples spoiled a bunch.
You're looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and da passed, I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran.
Maybe
He said
I can
he'd
help
help
you.
me. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading.
Here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining.
Okay, so just, I know I skipped through a lot of that there. Basically, she wants to become a merchant. If you bring her a mammoth tusk, she will give you, it's a favor, and she will give you
What are you doing now? Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Grab a
I'm right behind you.
Here. She will give you
What do you
some,
want me to carry?
or she will level you up in haggling, so it's worth going ahead and doing so. Grab that, grab that, grab that. We'll let him keep one, grab those, keep one, keep one. Actually, we'll go ahead and take all those, because I think we're done with him for now. So we'll take everything.
You need, I'll follow. I've got your back.
And it's time for us to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun.
What have you got?
Take a look.
Sell that. We'll keep those. Keep that because we're going to disenchant that. Sell that. Keep the pickaxe. Keep the poacher's axe. Keep those. Keep that. Keep those. Okay. For bracers. For shoe. Hide armor. Hide boots. Bracers. Leather boots. Steel horn helmet. Studded armor. Lockpick. Okay.
Until next time.
That's everything that she can buy. Then we'll come up here. What are we looking at? 1,400? I think it's pretty close to being enough.
Take a good look around. I'm
Like I said,
sure
we're
you'll
gonna go ahead
find
and
what
hit
you're
up some
looking for.
light armor
If
here
not, but
soon.
everything's for sale, my friend. Some may call this
Sale.
junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Nothing there. I did forget to put on the amulet of Zenithar. Oops. Oh well. Keep those. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. We don't need that. Keep those. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Keep that. Drop, 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 drop. Drop, drop, drop. 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 Okay. There we go, we're almost up to 2,000 gold. Come up
Being
here.
to the crowd gets me very on.
First of all, we'll eat. Well fed. We'll turn this quest into Farkas. That will give us another 100 gold.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people. Another job well done. Your payment is secure. And you have my thanks.
Oh.
Skjor was looking for you earlier. Don't know. He just said he needed to... I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
Okay, so we will drop into this barrel. And there's another barrel. Mammoth Dusk. Our enchanted gear that we're not taking with us. As well as our iron daggers, our steel dagger. I don't need that with me at the moment. Drop that. Drop that. Keep those. Keep those. Drop that, drop that. Drop that. There we go. Skjor. Heard you were looking for.
There you are. I did. Your time, it seems, has come.
What do you mean?
Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Wuuthrad. He seemed a fool to me, but if he's right, the honor of the Companions demand that we seek it out.
What does this have to do with me?
This is a simple errand, but the time is right for it to be your trial. Carry yourself with honor, and you'll become a true companion. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this venture, whelp. He'll answer any questions you have. Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed.
I'll try not to. Farkas went outside, so we'll talk to him.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right?
I hope you've readied yourself.
You're going to be my
so
shield
I'm
brother?
told. Let's see if you impress.
I'll meet you at Dustman's Cairn.
Don't delay, shield brother.
Might head down to the
Okay, so that's part of the reason why we dropped off Fandal, even though, like, at this point he's pretty much outlived his usefulness. He's just too squishy for the points that we're at now. But the other side of it is that if we have Farkas as our follower, it's not really like the same thing as a follower, but it would have dismissed Fandal anyway. So we'll get that big... Oopsie. Whoa. That was scary. One thing I wish they would have changed is made it where you don't take like obnoxious amounts of damage based off of surrounding things. Okay, what do we need here? We need enough that we can take and sell. So, we need... How many Flaminita? We've got 9 Flaminita. How many hanging moss? 5 hanging moss. We're about to go get a bunch of hanging moss here. So we won't worry about that one. For now, we'll do... Let's see here. We'll do... Blue Mountain Flower. Yeah, 7 chicken's egg. Okay, so first, before we decide that, because we've got a lot of that. Chicken's egg and lavender, 55. So we got a lot in there. So we will go... We will grab the 7 chicken's egg. We will grab 5 hanging moss. So that's 12. That will make 12 potions. So we will grab 12 lavender. And we will grab 12 blue mountain flower. And then we need take 20 butterfly wing, and I think it's red mountain flower. We'll try that. So the 20 butterfly wing and the 20 red mountain flower, if I'm not mistaken, that makes a potion of health. Now it's a weak potion of health, but since we're so low in our alchemy level, but it should be, actually, we can go ahead and sleep and we'll put a point into alchemy. Because,
it's a fine day.
This next part, we're going to need a lot of health potions. We're going to be dealing with a lot of Draugr, and they will just overwhelm us with the numbers alone. So having some extra health potions is not going to hurt.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
If it's actually red mountain flower or if it's wheat. For some reason, something inside me says it's wheat instead, but we'll give it a shot. Health.
I was the newest companion.
You know what?
I guess that's
because
okay.
I do still. Something's telling me that it's wheat, not. It's We'll check it.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Looks like that's it.
He was tired of
You
waiting.
have been seen in the company of the companions.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
We
What do
cleared
you
what we needed to clear for him, so it's not super important that we go see him right away. So we'll quick save. Always quick save before you do any kind of crafting. So the first things that we can do is, I know this one, Blue Mountain Flower, the Chicken's Egg, and Lavender. Gives us some good sale potions. Hanging Moss, Lavender. Okay, so now we go Blue Butterfly Wing. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Okay. So that puts me that it was wheat. We will go ahead and reload the save, because I don't want to waste any ingredients. And that's what we'll do in the next episode. We will go ahead and go and just get a ton of wheat.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
Or sorry, Blue Mountain
Browse to
Flower,
your heart's content.
Chicken's Egg, Hanging Moss. Oh, I did that wrong. Good thing we have... This is why you quick save before every crafting session. In case you make a mistake like that. So we will... Boom. Blue Mountain Flower, Chicken's Egg, Lavender.
Tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
There we go. Alright, so that gives us some sale potions. So we're gonna go over to Riften, and we are going to level up. We're gonna power level up our light armor. So hopefully that will give us a little bit more durability. And then we will, on this next episode, we'll do that. We will we'll hit the farms around Whiterun, get all the wheat that we can grab. We'll take a cart. We'll take a cart up to Windhelm, hit all the wheat that's up in here. There's a bunch there. since we're going to Riften anyway, we're gonna hit here, take a cart here, get all the wheat that's around here. There's a little bit, not much. And then we will cart over to Rorikstead, which is about here. If I'm not mistaken, there's a bunch of wheat in here as well. So that's what we'll do in the next round. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. This is the third installment of our Orc Survivalist build. If you like the content, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm going to keep them coming as much as possible. It may take a day or two break in between, but I'm going to try to have content for you as we progress. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.